You look at the life of any saint, they could have come in any tradition. So what was their goal? What were they teaching us? How did they live their own lives? And when we read about their lives, when we try to understand their lives, when we have a better understanding of where they were going, what comes out loud and clear is that each and every one of them focused their attention towards God. Their life was full of loving God. Their life was full of having their attention on the Lord. And when we read their teachings, and their teachings might come to us one way or another, they all tell us the same thing. Practically all the scriptures of the world tell us that those who love are the ones who find God. And so the love of the Lord is inherent in each and every one of our faiths. And as we start to look at the lives of these great saints, in their own lives they had many, many disciples. They would have, what they call it, in the East we call it satsang. Satsang means, sat means truth, and sang means to be with. So satsang means to be with truth. In the West we might call them sermons or the religious gatherings that happen. A gathering where people gather so that their attention can be focused on the truth and on God. What is very interesting is that as we look at the various teachings, they seem to be very similar. All of them tell us to be ethical. Sant Singh Ji Maharaj would often say, he says, an ethical life is a stepping stone to spirituality. A life in which we inculcate the ethical virtues, the virtue of non-violence, the virtue of truthfulness, the virtue of selfless service, the virtue of humility, the virtue of compassion, the virtue of love, the virtue of purity. Just like when we go to school, you have to take some prerequisites before you can take the other courses. Similarly, an ethical life is like a prerequisite to spiritual rejuvenation. And this is why all the scriptures of the world are telling us to be good human beings, to be an ethical human being.